and welcome to a brand new series of Never Mind the Buzzcocks. I'm James Corden, I'm your host this week, and we welcome back our new permanent team captain, Mr. Noel Fielding. Now, I know what you're all thinking. This is the show where you come on and get mocked by a cruel host. Well, look, not anymore, OK? Not on my watch. Things are changing, OK? No matter who you are. I mean, you could be short or fat or old or a bit weird or American or... I don't know what that is. Doesn't matter. Anyway, let's see who's on the show tonight. He's comfortably the third best-looking member of the Enemy. It's enemy of the people, Tom Clarke. And she's the star of the West Wing 24 and the Larry Sanders Show. It's that woman from that thing, you know, Janeane Garofalo. And on Phil's team tonight. She's a performer who thrives on being original, kooky and different. It's another one of those Amy Winehouse-style singers. It's Paloma Faith. His second guest is a top banana, and let's be honest, one of Britain's best eggs. It's comedian Ben Miller. Those are our teams. Let's clap and make a pop quiz. So we begin with sorry, no refunds. Phil, Paloma and Ben, take a look at this. Hey everyone, we're Blue and we're back for the biggest reunion of the year. Oh, brilliant. When are you on? Oh, we got loads of dates all through and... OK, well, where will you be performing? Oh, we're at the arena and the stadium. It's not happening, is it, lads? That was Blue with Curtain Falls. But why did they have to postpone their tour to Asia in 2002? Was it because A, Lee Ryan injured himself go-karting, B, Anthony Costa thought it would be funny to tell airport officials he was a terrorist, or C, Duncan James broke his arm visiting a windmill? What do we think?
You notice that, I mean, this is one of the later songs that Blue did, and even then, Anthony's still not allowed on the bed. He's like a Staffordshire Bull Terrier. They just whack him off with a newspaper. Now, when I say whack him off with a newspaper, I didn't think that through, did I?
I think there is... I was getting a very strong, latent message in the film, actually, as well. You know, there's a strong sort of gay theme to the video. And at the end, you've got a naked man walking down a corridor in a hotel room, and then at the beginning, you've got one of them sitting on an enormous beam out over London. And then in the middle, there's a thing that says... Lee's landed on Uranus. Wow.
Janeane, I'm imagining you're a big fan of Blue.
I like their early stuff.
Yeah, yeah. Who's your favourite member of
The
Blue?
black fella.
Yeah? if you had to have sex with any of Blue, in what order would it go?
Black fellow.
So Simon Webb, yeah, good choice. I think solid choice. The choice we'd all make.
So is he first or last?
Yeah, he's first.
I got a sweater last.
Costa,
Oh, so
again, the choice that we'd all make, I think.
He works in my local butcher's.
Yeah.
Really? Because he also works in my local kebab shop.
I think he fixed my boiler. He built me a go-kart.
Any closer on an answer there, Phil's team?
What are the personalities of the... I mean, I don't really know my way round Blue.
The personalities?
Of each member?
Thick, thicker, thickest, gay!
No, three of them are genuinely nice, and one of them's a twat. That's the truth.
Is it the one that hasn't got a shadow?
I'd go for the go-kart. Wouldn't you?
Would you?
Look at those legs. Look at them legs.
I think Lee has got a bit of a rebel personality. I can see him crashing a go-kart. It's totally Lee.
Which one's Lee again?
No idea.
So Phill?
Go-kart.
Go-kart.
Is the correct answer. That's right. The answer is A. He injured himself in a go-kart crash in East London. He ploughed it into a tyre wall at 40 miles an hour and had to have extensive surgery to his chest. Neurologists at the hospital were about to switch his machine off until Anthony Costa pointed out that he's always like that. Lee Ryan's child is called Rain because it's an anagram of his surname. It was a sensible move because he was planning a comeback tour and he didn't have time to learn a new letter. That's Phil's team, that's correct. You get 1 point. Right, here we go. This is my fact sheet on Paloma. Paloma is a prolific do-gooder. She once put a pair of Kylie tickets between the singer's CDs in her local record shop in the hope that they would find a good home. They were used tickets, old tickets, she'd already been.
Not true.
Not true.
Yeah, and then told everyone about it, which kind of spoiled it.
I didn't. I told one journalist.
Paloma is... Paloma is signed to Epic. This is stuff I don't imagine you've written this. I imagine someone. Paloma is signed to Epic, and her debut single was released in June 2009 and is called Stone Cold Sober. The release date was brought forward 1 month because UK radio had leapt on it with such fervour that they couldn't be stopped from playing it. I think we all remember that time. We couldn't turn on the radio without hearing Paloma. Go on, what was it again?
Do you want me to sing it?
Yeah, go on. We want Paloma to sing it, don't we? Yeah, go on.
I can be wilder than the wind, 190 miles an hour. I'm in a whole other dimension, dancing doubles on the floor. You think I'm crazy, a little bit hazy, but I'm stone cold sober.
What about that? What about that? What about that?
Slightly in love with Paloma.
No, when you're giving the loving look to Paloma, can you make sure you give it to her? Because I just got a flash of it then. Just got a bit of it myself and I started ovulating.
I'm thinking that for the first sort of gift on a date, it'd have to be a rainbow that I'd have to give you, or a section of a rainbow.
Yeah.
Wrapped up.
Paloma just went, oh,
I just...
like it could actually happen. Like that was actually a possible
That's
gift.
the problem is people don't believe in these things anymore, and they should.
What? They don't believe in
We've all got
what?
rainbow saws. Where was yours? They're like hacksaws, but they're longer.
I know, but this is the thing.
It could be so
furry.
wonderful if
Do you want to know the only problem here?
joined us.
He's doing this for comic effect. You're actually being serious. Noel, Tom and Janeane, have a look at your clip.
I've been dreaming of a time.
Oh, look, it's Morrissey. What a career he's had. First the Smiths, then the solo stuff, then, of course, Bob the Builder, though I can never forgive him for shagging Amanda Holden behind Les Dennis's back. That was Morrissey with Irish Blood, English Heart, but why did he walk off stage during his set at a Californian festival earlier this year? Was it because, A, somebody in the crowd threw a bicycle at him, B, he thought he could smell burning flesh, or C, news reached him that there had been a fire at his newly purchased windmill?
It's like watching your dad dance at a wedding, isn't it?
Is that how your dad dances at a wedding?
Yeah, I don't know, I've never seen him dance at a wedding. It's how I imagine if my dad was Morrissey, he'd dance at a wedding. He's got the suit for it, hasn't he, as well? He's well dressed in that one.
Like an ice cream man's jacket. He's going to lean over and get a Magnum out of the freezer. Paloma, I love your outfit. It's one of the greatest I've ever seen.
Thank you very much.
You look like a children's bullfighter.
There you go.
A bicycle.
That seems impractical. to throw a bicycle. Difficult, and then also you would then lose the bicycle. I assume you don't get it back.
The smell of burning flesh. If there was a blue gig nearby in a go-kart, there's ever a chance.
But that's also hard to detect if you're in a concert setting, perhaps outdoors. The smell of burning flesh would be difficult for it to get to you.
But people who have a diminished sense of one sort of sense, you know, have a very developed other one, and he's clearly got a sort of a deficiency of taste. So, not a sense of smell.
Funny you should say that, because I've actually got some things here that Tom has said about people. He doesn't deserve to win anything. He isn't in the music industry anymore. He's in the drugs trade.
Dockety.
What about this? It's a disgrace. Nobody will know who this bloke is in a year.
Is that James Corden?
Paul Potts.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Paul Potts.
Anyone still know who Paul Potts is?
Yes, he was on Happy Days. He worked with the Fonz.
He's got a farm.
He's got a farm.
Yeah.
Tom's just bought a farm, ladies and gentlemen. Well,
That is so rock star.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That is so rock star. That's
I don't know what I'm
brilliant.
going to do with it, but I've bought
Where's your farm?
It's only an ant farm.
What are you farming, John?
Well, I don't know, there's just grass there at the minute.
Grass.
Third home's going to have to wait while I mow a shitload of grass.
Yeah, how many acres are we looking at, Tom?
A few.
Off the top of your head?
7.
7 acres of
7
farm.
acres.
Strictly speaking, that's a small holding.
Do we have to answer this Morrissey question now, or are we already done with it? Did we even
No, we've
answer?
not even got close to it yet.
And you know, what's the question?
The question is, Morrissey walked off stage during a set in California last
Because there was
year.
a burning bicycle.
No,
No.
a bicycle.
Someone threw a bicycle.
Windmill incident.
You got it.
He could smell a windmill.
No.
He shat himself.
Have we got an answer? What do we think, team?
I'm gonna go with burning flesh.
Burning flesh.
You going for burning flesh?
Yeah,
Is the right
always.
answer. That's right, the answer is B, burning flesh. Morrissey, a committed vegetarian, took offence to the smell of burning flesh coming from a nearby barbecue. He allegedly walked off stage saying, "I hope to God it's human." Morrissey annoyed Dizzy Rascal by banning meat backstage at a recent festival. But that's not surprising. Morrissey hates Dizzy's type. Carnivores. The end of round 1, Phil's team have 1 point. Noel's team have 1 point. Next up is the intros round. Phill and Paloma, here are yours for Ben. Thanks. Hey, what about getting that full outfit in now, ladies and gentlemen? Isn't it incredible? Just give it a...
Okay, you know that? Okay, good, good. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bow, 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 bow. Bow, 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 bow. Bow, 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 bow. Bow, 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 bow.
No idea. It's good though. Bow, 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 bow. God, it's got a hell of a beat. Can you do clues? Can we do that? Bit more?
Well,
tell you what,
the
what
biggest clue
about-
we can give you is this. Bow, 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 bow. Bow, 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 bow.
But I tell you what else I can do. I can look at you like this. And you might get it, because I'm going...
Is it any sort of music made sort of post about 1994?
Post, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Never gonna get it.
Did you get it?
Bow, 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 bow.
She keeps leaning into me and all I can feel is her balls.
My pom-pom.
So no idea at all.
No idea at all.
You're gonna have to pass.